Well, hi, everybody. Sold out crowd. Thank you, students, for coming back. You cool guys. Appreciate it. Hi to the kids. Hi, kids. How many of you, who likes to draw? Who likes to draw? Well, you college guys, ladies and gentlemen, know how important two-dimensional drawing is, and that's what I do. I teach drawing. I've been teaching drawing for almost 30 years now, and over the course of 30 years, I've had a lot of students who've grown up to become artists and animators in their own right. I claim Ward as one of my students. He used to watch the show and draw with my books, and I love showing off of my students. Rex Grignon, he's the inventor of Shrek, and he's one of my students. And I've had kids email me. There's kids now; they're parents themselves. They've worked on shows: Ants, Bugs Life, Marvel Comics, Robots. Anybody see Robots? I had some students who worked on the backgrounds of Robots, and so whenever I watch the DVD for Robots, same with Bugs Life, I always push pause. My kids get really annoyed because they can't watch the whole DVD with me without me pushing pause. They go, "Oh, look at that doorknob! That's incredible! All right, Dad, look at Philip did that door. It's Dad, come on." So they never watch DVDs with me anymore that are animated. Tonight I'm going to do some drawings with you. I'm going to show you some of my website. But let's start by a little animation from two of my students from Atlanta. They animated this opening for my public television show, and they did this animation 7 years ago. So you see how well it held up over all these years. But what the technology now, what they're doing. They've worked on projects with DreamWorks and Pixar, some of the smaller interstitial programs. Here.
Mark Kistler's Imagination Station is made possible by Simon & Schuster, publisher of Mark Kistler's Web Wizards and Drawing in 3D Books and other fine books for children, and the Mark Kistler Fund for Creative Children's Television, encouraging children to explore their imagination through drawing, reading, and the arts, and geniuses like you.
Pretty cool animation. It's held up well over the years. See how the clouds are still a little transparent? Now you can do it opaque so much easier. But that's fine. Thanks. All right, cut. All right, that's enough. Stop. Yeah. Ah! See that? I didn't have any gray hair then. That's before my adopted kids. Okay, this is after adopted kids. Now, if you'll notice on the website, I have the picture from 18 years ago. I'm never going to change it. Can you say denial? You'll see a picture in a second. On your piece of paper, let's do some drawings, and I'll just talk. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about. Did you guys get the email notice? This is a 7-hour workshop tonight. We'll be locking the doors, and the kids are going, "Dad, is he really?" Okay, give me your hands up in the sky. Hands up. Look at your hand and go, "Whoa." Okay, look at your hand, kids. Hold up your hands. Look at your hands and go, "Dude." Look at your hand and go, "My hand of creativity. I dare to draw." Okay, shake it out, stretch your thumb. And thus begins your journey. Every day, get your hands warmed up, get your sketchbook out, and draw from your imagination, and practice, and draw, and practice, and fill the sketchbooks up. It's going to really help your computer skills, and it's really going to help your game design and your character development. Let's do a couple of drawings. We'll just start with our first sheet. And I think let's start with a foreshortened circle. Put 2 dots straight across from each other. Put 2 dots right here. We're going to draw a squished circle. Now, this is probably the most fundamental shape I teach. And this is, anybody here of Miley Cyrus? She's Hannah Montana. Boy, look at a big rock star. This is her favorite drawing right here. She's one of my students. Take your pencil and draw a foreshortened circle. Now, that is a squished circle. Now, take a look at this. I'm going to go to my website here, and I'm going to show you a great example of what foreshortening means. I get a lot of questions. What is foreshortening? Well, basically, when you're drawing in 3D, you're trying to distort. We're getting feedback. If you want to adjust the mic, turn it down about 20%. take a look at this. Foreshortening is distorting the image. Check this out. You have two dots. Now, right here, we're going to draw this. We'll draw that little marshmallow guy right now. Now, look at the foreshorten. That's a squish shape. Now, to explain this, look at this. See that trash can right there? We're looking at the computer right now. See my cursor? See the trash can? If you look straight down, that's what the trash can looks like if you're standing right above it. It's a two-dimensional circle. But if you step across the room, you look at it, it's going to be a foreshortened shape. I like doing that. Ooh. And it just does that all day long. Isn't that neat? Okay, so let's take your pencil, draw down both sides. And then we're going to use one of these 12 words. Over here, put 12 on your paper, right? 12, and circle that. There's 12 fundamental words that I use in all my books. A lot of you went through 130. Who did the drawings from the Drawing in 3D book with me? Anybody? So you know that I talk about these 12 Renaissance words a lot. Probably the most important is foreshortening. And a great 3D word right here is placement. Near points are lower. Hey, look, trash can. Cool. You can add, Mom, look, we drew a trash can. But what we're going to do is I'm going to add this, make it into a character. Let's draw the near eye. Now, one of the words of these 12 words is size. Near things are larger. And I'm going to put way over here, I'll do a little different than we did on the website. I'll do another little eye, smaller as it moves away. All right, and then right away I'll put a little shadow under there. The wonderful illusion, the power of a shadow. Look at it, pops that out. Pop. Say pop. Take your hand and go, whoa. Take your hand like this and go, 3D. Take your hand and go, my drawing's alive. That's what I want. Whenever someone looks at your drawing, picture it gets alive. It's going to pop out, okay? So draw the near. Here's the marshmallow's eyes. Now, when I was your age, about 100 years ago, my teacher taught me how to leave a little reflection in the eye. Leave a little reflection there. Put a dot at the top. I'll put a little bit of hair. Ah! He got startled. He looked out and he saw these three kids standing here. All right, now I'm going to have the light way above. Now this is the key when you're drawing in 3D. We're going to learn how to distort the shape, okay? We're going to determine where the light source is, and we're going to shade opposite the light source. So I'm going to put my light source up here. And in my drawings, a lot of different artists influence my work. This is little Vincent van Gogh's style. If you think of A Starry Night or some of his paintings, very swirly like that. Little Van Gogh style. Sun's up here, I'm going to put a shadow opposite. Take your pencil and put a shadow cast onto the ground. Hey, look, 3D. Cool. Now you can put mouth, you can put antenna, you can put a hat, put little arms if you want. Should I put a scary mouth? Fangs, teeth? What do you think? Yes. Okay, I'm going to put a totally scary mouth. There. He's scared. Wait, look at. He's spitting. That's disgusting! A spitting marshmallow. Hey, Mom, look, we drew a spitting marshmallow. Oh, there's a whole character storyline for you. The marshmallow that spit. It's like that's a special language. It's the drool language. Now, way back here, draw your horizon line. And there's words. Now, a lot of you have my book, the Drawing in 3D. Some of you have this book. And you have the 12 Renaissance words listed here. What I like about this book is you can go through the front of the book, and this is the book, Drawing in 3D. Drawing in 3D. And this is about 5 years old. It's all mangled. But there's a chart with all these words in it, if I can find it here. The 12 Renaissance words. Where's my chart? There it is. Nope. Okay, it's a really neat chart that's in the book. And you refer to it, and you can see all of these words. You can see the horizon line. Here's one of the words shadow. Here's one of the words size. Near things are larger. So here we are drawing a really simple cylinder, a real simple marshmallow. Turning a marshmallow. Who would think you can draw a marshmallow for a 20-minute lesson? Well, I'll show you something here. I spent a year animating marshmallows. You can take anything and turn it into a real fun drawing subject. You can take toasters and have toasters taking over the mall. It's your imagination's your only limit. Take a look over here at the computer screen, and I'm going to advance and show you what I did online. Now, I'm going to give you guys this passcode onto my online art academy. I want you to go through these animated lessons in your sketchbook. I think it's really going to help you. You look what I did with the marshmallow. The near eye's larger, and it gets smaller. That size. I did a little different than what we did over here. And then I'm going to put some shading, little contour lines to give your drawing some expression. Okay? And let's take a look down here. Oh, hey, look, we determined where the light source is. I shaded opposite. All right? This is our goal. Whenever you're doing these lessons with me online, don't sweat on your computer. little tip there. Hey, Ward, I'm melting. I need cameraman, I need a towel. Let's see here. Okay, let's continue. Oh, look at that. I put the eye. Here's the shadow. It's starting to look 3D. It's popping out 3D, three-dimensional. The success of that control over the flat surface, making it punch out. And then, I use what I call the drawing compass. I position the shadow or the object in these positions away from the sun, and helps me define what I'm doing. On this one, I put the shadow going in direction northwest. Hey, look, and then it comes alive on the last step. Yippee! I'm alive! Freedom! This is all I do! All day long! I'm never going to change it. Now look at this. And on the website online, we have all these different marshmallow lessons. It was really cool. I started this as an experiment with Ward Mikowski almost 4 years ago. And we started with this idea of building a game that would teach his kids how to draw. And it's evolved into this really neat online art academy. So I'm going to give you guys my website right below here. And I'm going to challenge you, after we do our 4 drawing lessons today in this hour, go online and draw with me for another 10, 15, 20 hours. It's a really neat website. We have thousands of families in 17 countries drawing from it. Here's the website, draw3d.com. And when you go to the website, beautiful website. You can see that we just love what we do. Yeah, look at that color and look at the drawings. I'm going to back up and show you. Here's what you're going to see. Right here. Look at that picture. 20 years old. I'm never going to change it. Total denial. Okay, click that. See that little computer up there? That's a secret way to get in, or you can click where it says enter. Well, how do I get in? Oh, enter. Okay. Okay, you go into the computer, arrow down. La, 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 la. Who's that handsome devil? Da, da, da. Who's that crazy guy? Who is it? Who is it? Da, 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 da. Oh, there it is. Right here. Click this computer. Go into the website, and it says, welcome to the drawing lessons. I'm going to give you the passcode in a second, and you guys will be able to get into this. All right, but for now, I'll just go in real quick. You go to the lessons, and I forgot to turn the mic up on this, but this is really neat. Real neat music on these. I wonder how I can get the sound going here. Something I should have tested an hour ago. Did I mute it? What have I done? I've done something terrible. Whenever oh, there it is. Okay. No. All right, forget it. There's really neat sounds. You're going to love them. And you go through all these lessons. You have ocean lessons. There you can draw a little dolphin. That's how you advance through the lesson. You go like this. You click the advance, and line by line, it'll teach you these skills. Okay. And then if you go backwards, and it goes back, and you go forward, and then we end it with some great animation. Each lesson ends with a really fun animated piece. Whoopee! You've heard of Free Willy, right? Well, this is Willy's brother, Walter. And this is Free Walter. And if you need me to keep you inspired during your online lessons, you go like this, and I go, good job. But, of course, I don't have the sound fixed, so I'm going to do it myself. Good job. It sounds just like that. Nobody laughed. It's funny. Good job. Okay, I got a chuckle on that one. All right, let's go back to the marshmallows. How can you spend an hour or 2 hours drawing a marshmallow? You can do a whole game of marshmallows, a whole digital game. You can do a whole comic book. Look what we did with marshmallows. Let me go. Here's the ancient Egypt world. Now here's the marshmallow world. Look at this. We did a marshmallow. This is a fun one. Put a marshmallow in a sports car. That's a great way. Look at this cube right here. We're going to be drawing that in just a second. The foreshortening by putting your fingers in, there's a quick way to draw a foreshortened square before you use two-point perspective. I'm going to advance through here. And now watch it. Woohoo! What do you think? You think your kids can do that? Sure you can. Yahoo! Well, you just did one marshmallow. What about taking your one marshmallow and drawing a whole family, drawing a whole group of marshmallows? What about doing this? Go home, you draw one more marshmallow in your sketchbook. Draw a couple more. Use foreshortened circles. Use overlapping. Use size. I'm going to draw some more. Let's draw a whole marshmallow clan, a marshmallow colony. Yahoo! And here's all these alignment lines and size. And it takes off. Yahoo! My computer's getting hot. It's usually not that slow. My computer is a little warm. Cool. And you have all these different choices. Well, let's take the shape. Let's take a foreshortened circle now and build an environment. I heard you students working on environments today and structures. So I'm going to do a whole structure based on the foreshortened square. In fact, let's go down here and take a look at this one. We're going to build the whole city with marshmallows. Check this out. See those steps? Aren't those great? You can do that. It's not that hard at all. Look at that neat shading. Let's start at the top of your paper. Right up here. Let's turn your page, or at the bottom of your page, put 2 dots. I'm going to draw a foreshortened circle, and you can add to the foreshortened circle to build a building, or you can cut into it or take away from it or add out of it. Put doorways or ramps or tubes or pipes. Draw straight down on both sides. And curve the bottom very lightly. I'm going to draw this lightly right here. Just draw a real simple structure here. And what I'm going to do is add 2 doors. I'm going to put a door on the right, 2 vertical lines. Okay, here's size. This near part of the door is going to be larger. I draw the top of the door. And I'm matching the curve. See this contour line up here? It's curved a little bit further as you come down. Sometimes it's easier to turn your drawing upside down and draw the bottom curve like that. That's okay. You can move your page around. Now back here, I'm going to draw 2 more vertical lines. Parallel. These are called parallel lines. These 2 lines go in the same direction. This line's longer. It's size. It's larger. Curve the top. And look, we have a little marshmallow building here. A little doorway. Just like we did over here on the... Right here, we do a neat little door. Now, the doorway's on the left side of your point of view, and the doorway's on the right side of your point of view. So I'm going to put the thickness on the right side over here. Doesn't that look cool? Draw a little thickness. And then the near part, corner's lower. Turn the corner. Line it up. See that? How you guys do? Let me see. Hold up your drawing. Let me see your marshmallow building. Let me see. Whoa. Bobby, that's a fine marshmallow building. I'm proud of you. That's fine. You can dance and you can draw a marshmallow building. You didn't think I saw you dance in front of the video, did you? Okay, over here. Take a left. Draw the thickness. Now, the door's on the left side, so the thickness is on the left side. Thickness is a great, great thing to master. If the door's on the left, thickness is on the left. If the door's on the right, the thickness is on the right. Here, put a contrast shadow right here. Put a contrast shadow, make that pop out. See how that really pops that edge? You know that sound we just heard, the bubble gum popping? Okay, besides that being really obnoxious and rude, it's a great sound. That's what I want people to see. Who did the sound? I need you to do it again. Who did the sound? Who did? Now no one's fessing up to it. Did you hear it? You ever played Trouble? You ever play the game Trouble with the bubble in the middle? And you push the bubble and hear that? That's what I teach the students to hear in your mind. When you can really see that edge and you get the... And then here's someone peeking out over here, looking around here. He's looking over here. Ah! He's scared again. A lot of scared people in my drawings. Now I'm going to put a foreshortened base around here. See, put a dot out if you want as a guide point comes around. So thickness and foreshortening are great. See that ring? Now watch this. I'm going to take this idea and draw a planet real quick. I'll show you a foreshortening technique. When you're doing a foreshortened circle, like rings or wrinkles or platforms, stretch it out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. From right here behind the sphere, go out to the ring, come in. We're going to draw rings of Saturn. Watch this. Comes back in. Now for the outer ring, stretch the side way out. Remember the opening, the animated opening of Star Trek, The Next Generation, how the planets fly by you? Put a dot right here. I'm going to stretch the ends out. That's real important. Go way out, come back in. I'll even go further than my dot. Come back in really close. Come back in here. You can change the perspective if you want. Want to look up at it? Draw the ring going up. Go way out, come back in close. Two different points of view. You're looking up, you're going flying by here. Wrapping around here. All right, now the important part is, again, identify the direction. I always seem to put the light in exactly the same spot. These guys have been in my summer camps for a couple years now, and I always put the sun right there. We're stuck at 2:15 p.m. in the afternoon for the past 30 years. Right there. You can try experimenting. Put your sun here, here, or here, or here. You just have to be consistent with your shading. Wherever in your picture you put your light, you got to be consistent. Sun's up here. Shade down the side. I always use my finger when I'm using a pencil. It's a great blending tool. Or you can use paper stomps. Anybody ever blend with a paper stomp? Carry one of those in your drawing kit next to your journal. Tape it inside your journal so you have it handy. They're great shading tools. Blend it. Sun's up here, so shade it. All right, well, we did a neat little structure with the cylinder. Let's take this now, add some more imagination, add some more changes, morph it, kind of increase the level a little bit. I'm going to start at the top. I'll draw another foreshortened circle. Let's have some fun with this. Let's very lightly, I'm just going to sketch it because I'm going to put layered steps on it now. I think what I'll do is I'll follow the foreshortened contour of the structure. I'm going to curve around here. I'm going to draw some steps. This might be a fun thing to include in one of your game designs. Look over here. See these steps? Isn't that neat? It comes down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the dot like we did with the stretched rings of Saturn. From right here, watch. I'm going to go behind the corner. There's a corner there. Behind the corner, come around, and I'm going to push out. Hey, look, we drew a little step. Curve the bottom. Continue it. Hey, look, we have a little porch or patio, or it's an air conditioner attached to the side. Or Pac-Man's hungry and eating the marshmallow. Stuck to the side. Now, right, Pac-Man, who? That's what we grew up with. Now, right here, following this curve. Now, let's cut into it. I'm going to put a wedge in this one. Have some fun with some shapes here. I'm going to take a whole chunk of it out now. So I'm going to very lightly block in my tower, following the curve of the contour, the curve of the shape. Here's the curve. But watch this. I'm going to draw that foreshortened circle all the way around. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? What do you think of that? Have someone sitting here looking over the edge. He's looking down here. Uh-oh. The group's already jaded. He's reading a book. It's a good book. All right, now what can we do over there? What else? Give me some ideas. Yeah. A diving board. Okay. Curve the, here's a contour edge right here. I'll match it up with that curve. Now for the diving board, I'm going to shoot off. I use this a lot. Think of your cube, your box. Remember the box we drew earlier today? See this line, that angle right there? I'm going to use that angle. I call that direction southeast. Now I'm going to, not from the corner, I'm going to go behind the corner. I'm going to attach the board to the side. I'm going to go behind the corner. See how it loops around there? It's a nice edge. And then come out to the right, and we'll draw a little diving board. Woo! Uh-oh, now I'm drawing a road. Woo! Whew. Okay, wait, now I'm going nuts. Whoa! Oh, you keeping up with me okay? Okay, I'm going a little crazy. Whoa! Oh, that'd be fun. Look at, what's your Patrick? Here's Patrick. He wanted a diving board, so he came out and he saw it was a road. All right, here's your diving board. There. Okay, here's Patrick's diving board. Okay. Wow. 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 You ever make sound effects when you draw? Welcome to my world. All right, here's Patrick. Wait, he's body surfing. See, look at he's belly sliding. Psh. Wow. I hope you make the turn, Patrick. Now, where's the light coming from? Look at this. I'm going to put the light over here. Look, this is a big day. I switched the light source. I'm being very creative. I'm taking a creative risk. Putting the light on the other side. So I'll shade. This is a big day. We've broken our time warp. I shade it I do several layers. I'll go through and I'll shade the first layer. Then I'll blend it on a curved surface on a round object. We blend it. I'll get lighter and lighter. Okay. We basically haven't done anything that I planned on doing. Okay, let me show you this. This is life of a cartoonist. I was going to do this. Okay, this was going to be our very organized lesson. See, we're going to draw this, and we're going to expand out and do these shapes and do a little alien and all that. And this is what we end up drawing. Okay? You see that your creative flow, sometimes when you're designing, have you done that before when you're doing an assignment or a character? You start with something and then end up with something entirely different. Isn't that great? That creative process. That's the fun of drawing. Let's, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do a little terrain or a robot or a character? Bobby, I need direction. How about a robot on a motorcycle chasing Ariel the mermaid? Okay, 2 dots. We'll use that. Well, now I'm tempted to do a cube now. Have the motorcycle driving through a cube. Okay, I'll tell you what. Put your finger in the middle. Put a dot above your finger. Put a dot below your finger. And then we'll draw the foreshortened square. This is a great practice shape. A foreshortened square. It's a great, looks like a floating Pop-Tart. Now, draw straight down. I'm going to draw a cube, a box. Middle line's longer. This is a great shape to warm up with practice. When you open your sketchbook, draw a few cubes right away just to get the alignment, the angles down. All right? I'm back to my light coming from the right over here. So go ahead and put a layer of shading on the cube. Now, following your guideline from this point right here, stretch it out and do a little shadow. All right, let's say you want to take this, and I saw someone drawing a throne in their game, in their environment they were creating. Well, let's do a little chair. 2 dots straight across. Let's take the shape. Finger in the middle. Put a dot above and below your finger, and draw that foreshortened square. I'm going to stretch it out. I think I'll taper it down just a bit. Oh, he wanted a motorcycle. Here's the back tire. There's parked. And it's leaking oil. There's the motorcycle. That's the tail. All right, now let's go. I'm going to draw the back of the chair. But this time, let's take this. Let's draw the cool, like an elf throne or something like that. So hook it up. I'm following the guideline. I'm tapering it out. Now, again, we go back to our angle. See that angle, that angle, that angle, that angle? Look at the angle at the top. And it will eventually taper down to a vanishing point, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm just going to kind of slant it. Size. Remember, near things are larger. This is larger than the back. This side is larger than this side. So I'm going to follow that curve. So you follow the curve. Notice how I always go back to my line. I'm always referring, reference, refer. There. Draw the... Okay. Again, back to our lesson plan. Yeah, okay. You never quite know where you're going to end up when you're in your sketchbook in your drawing mode. Go to the right and come down here. Now, go ahead and darken inside here. I had a really good question today during our interview. They were asking me some life lessons and questions. And Bobby here said, well, what would I recommend? What's a word of advice I can give you students? And probably the most important thing I could tell you is you work hard for your dreams, your vision. You you're here for a reason. You have some dreams, some wild fantasy of designing games or being an animator or a 2D designer. Go for it. Go all the way. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take 1,000 rejections. It's going to take a lot of effort on your part, and you're going to have to knock down all the doors and opportunities yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. So that was probably the most important thing I can say tonight. That's how I've been able to publish 10 books and how I've been able to produce 300 episodes of my PBS series. Absolutely bulldozing my way through it. That's my picture in my mind as being a real polite bulldozer and always making lots of apologies. But, I'm sorry that I broke down that door. But here I am. Let's look at this project. You got to be your own bulldozer. You got to push your own projects through. And the biggest challenge is finishing the project. Have you noticed that, you guys? It's so hard to finish. It's so fun. It's so exciting when you start a new book, a new project, a new drawing. But if I was to sit here and try to get this all pointed out and animate it and everything, it's really tough. Finishing a book takes years. It's really hard. Finishing an animation project. Ward Makowski and I have been working on this website for almost 4 years now. And our goal when we first started was, go back here to the very first lesson. If you look at this one, very first lesson, look at this. Our goal is to have 1,000 lessons. See, it says 0001. Okay, and we did the animation, and this was when we first started years ago. We now have thousands of kids learning to draw from this one. The idea was to have the lessons come to life, which was one of my dreams when I was growing up. Wouldn't it be neat on all the PBS shows to have the drawing lesson that we do come to life? Well, I was able to fulfill that dream, teaming up with Mr. Makowski and anime. It takes off. Isn't that neat? And it goes over and over and over again. Good job. Now, if you kids are going to do these lessons, always go to the light switch right here, the light bulb, and check out the variations. Take the lesson you learned, and let's go over here to this variation box and try drawing your own version of that pencil a bunch of different ways. Here's some variations I did. Since the pencil was under the ocean, I made a pencil coral reef, a submarine pencil, a pencil shark. Always look at the variations, like the chair has the variation back to it. Well, we started wanting to make 1,000 lessons, and later on, at the hippo, we still have that. I thought we cut off one of the zeros, Ward. I think it's supposed to be. Oh, he's still optimistic. I thought we had one of the zeros plugged out. Okay, we're going to do 1,000 lessons. It's taken us 3 years. We're now at lesson 38. 3.5 years later. This is a lot of time. I had no idea. We didn't know what we were getting into. Hey, look at little marshmallow pig. Look at that. You could take a marshmallow and turn it into anything. It's a great. This would be great for your sculpting class, huh? You could take that putty you're using, or sculpting clay, and make a little piggy. A little tired. Computer. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. Okay. What was my point? Well, the point is, it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to finish a project. We've been at this for 4 years, and we still have 13 more to go in our first 50 lessons set. The book that most of you have for your syllabus took me 2.5 years to finish. It's over 2,000 drawings. It takes a lot of work. So work your idea all the way to completion. Stick it out. I'm going to draw a little seat here. I'm using alignment. And I'm going to draw a little seat for you to sit in. Anybody do the drawing throne in the book? The drawing a 3D book? Anybody do it? Oh, good. This is brand new for you. So we'll have some fun down here. Put a dot right here. I'm going to put a layer. Here's what's your name, buddy? What's your name? The little guy. Lyle? Okay, here's Lyle right here. Here's Lyle's hanging out. He's falling asleep over there. Here's Lyle. And you can see his hair. There's Lyle. His hair, see? Oh, I forgot, sorry. Ah! There. There's Lyle. He's waving. Hi, I'm Lyle. Wait. He's throwing something. What are you throwing? You're throwing something. You're throwing a whole bunch of things. What is this? What are those? Pepperonis. Cool. Okay. Here, put a shadow on the ground. I'm going to shade, the light's coming down here, so I'm going to shade inside the seat, kind of blend it. See, I don't erase a lot, but you can erase a little bit right there. Cool. Okay, Lyle, come here. You get your own drawing. Here is Lyle. Here's Lyle tossing. That. Here, I even autographed it. Ooh. All right. Let's, did you like your motorcycle, Bobby? You like that? Let's talk about sinking something in the mud or the sand. If you're like a treasure chest or a tree, it's sticking out of the grass. So first of all, we'll go to the website, and when you guys get to the website, you're going to get. I'm going to show you how to get in to the membership. See, we sell memberships around the world. It's $59 for 2 years. But tonight, since you guys braved coming back and drawing with me live for another hour, you get a free membership to the Online Art Academy. Say yay! Yay. Say woo-wee! Oh, you guys are actually responding. I'm stoked. Well, when you get to the website, if I can get my computer to function, this is the page you're going to get. Go to members, click on members, and here's sign up now. Go on there and go, ooh, what a bargain. Yeah, but I don't have to pay for it because I got a free membership. And you go, push go, and it's going to ask you for this code. Here's your code. I'm going to give you a code. The user name is orange. Wait. All right, I'm going to put this. Orange Kangaroo. It's all lowercase, by the way, but it's impossible for me to write lowercase. Kangaroo. Oops. Lowercase. Okay, it's lowercase. It's case sensitive. All right. SC444. Now, good luck. This might be this, and this might be this. Okay? So try those two, between the two, and you'll get in there. All right? It's all lowercase. There's no space. Well, why don't I do this? Okay. I'm going to try to write it in lowercase. Have you ever done this? I'm going to try to write lowercase with my left hand. I'm going to try it with one foot. This is hard. Look at, I can't write lowercase. Orange. How do you make a lowercase k? Help me, kids. Like that? All right, that's good, that's good. Orange, I'm proud. Kangaroo. All right, and then SC lowercase 4, 4, 4. It's going to ask you, it's going to be 2 boxes. Now, you get a free membership. Now, we say it's a 2-year membership, but for the 3 years we've been open for people to sign up, we've never turned off a membership, and it's pretty much going to be a lifetime membership. So, until I figure out how to shut off memberships, it's a lifetime membership. So, have a blast. Enjoy it. All right, clap your hands. Yay! Got a membership. Yay! Woo! You kids will love that. Now, look at this is something new we've added. You got to check this out. If you like drawing with me and you want to draw some more, and go to the video downloading, and you can click on any of these right here. These 4. Click any of these episodes. And there's 2 hours of video episodes. You got to check out the ebooks. These are great fun. These are available only from the membership on the website. There's my 3 new books, a collaboration with Ward Mikowski. You can definitely see his talented coloring and his drawing and his hair on these books. And go on here and just click on them, and you can print them up. I don't have a link. I'm just on my hard drive right now. But you can kind of see the neat color. Look at that brilliant color. You did a great job on that. So definitely get the 3 books printed up. We'll go through all of your colored ink cartridges, kids. Just joking. Make sure you tell your parents before you print these up, because there's a lot of color. My kids did it, and they went through 3 ink cartridges before I said, wait, don't switch it to black and white. Check out the student gallery. I love showing off my student work. Take these ideas that we're drawing and go nuts and look at the student pictures. Look at this. These are from kids, from drawings. Dolphins. I'm going to go up here to another gallery. I just love the way that Ward created the navigation on this. Let's do this drawing right here. Here's our marshmallows. This is a great one for contour. Practice tubes and pipes and hamster. This is going to be a hamster domain, hamster terrain, hamster city. Hamster habitat, that's what I was looking for. Okay, let's draw that. That's a neat. I love repetition. I love overlapping. I love nook and cranny shading. So let's draw a little drawing here. All right. We'll start with the foreshortened circle. 2 dots. We're going to go ahead and use that shape again, foreshortening. And while I'm drawing this, anybody have any questions, you can ask me, and I can talk and draw and chit-chat a little bit. Wow, you guys are very inquisitive. My favorite color is green. And any questions? I live in Houston, Texas. I'm allergic to cats. Then we're going to use... Ha! You have to watch the video to get that. Yeah. He did a great job interviewing me, Bobby. That's great. But 2 dots. Let's draw another 4. I'm going to see what I'm doing. I'm moving back. If you look at the... Here you go. Look at these guys, how they get smaller as they move away. Things that are closer are larger, and things that are further away are smaller. Now, hey, if you guys want to stop by this summer, I'm flying back from Houston to Grand Valley, to 28th Street Schuler's Books. I'll be there for a whole week this summer. I can't remember the dates, but it's on my website. And okay, that sounds good. Okay, now look at it. Get smaller. Put a dot here and a dot here. Draw a foreshortened circle. Summer art camp. Come by. Say hi. For you kids that are, 13 and under, sign up and bring your parents. Parents are free and encouraged to participate. Come on by. Summer art camp. This year we're going to do themes: space hamsters, ants wearing pants, mermaids of Mesopotamia. Got some new stuff. 3D lettering, flowers in the Amazon. I'm going to do another foreshortened circle back here. Look at it, getting smaller. I love this practice repetition. Moving back here. That look cool? How you guys doing, all right? Did I lose you? Very confident group. Usually about this point I get panicked parents running from the room. Look at, you're all still here. You're not out at the veggie dip table. Can you hold up your drawings? Can I see? Let me see. Wow. Okay, turn it back a page. I want to see the drawing before this, the marshmallow tower. Can I see it? I can't really see anything, but I'm faking it pretty good. This is great. All right, okay. Angle it down. No, I saw it. That was excellent. Draw a foreshortened circle. Look at wrinkles here. Bill Watterson, author of Calvin and Hobbes, one of my favorite illustrators to study. He does that great. Gary Larson, great wrinkles. Gary Larson does great craters. And when he does a crater like this, he would come down and probably have like edges and tapering and all kinds of crazy stuff, and like the devil's toenail. You know how on mountains they always have wild names for the different ways they climb up. Oh, this is the devil's toenail, and this is the dragon's tail, and this is Brothers Bad Breath Gulch. So I'm going to write down some authors that I really enjoy looking at their artwork. Bill Watterson. He does Calvin and Hobbes. Ted Arnold did a series called Parts. Incredible drawings. Wonderful. You got to check them out. He did a series called Parts. Definitely go check that out, or go to eBay, or go to Amazon.com. Go to Schuler's. Of course, Gary Larson. One of Far Side. And Chris Van Allsburg, greatest shader on the planet, is my opinion. He does. Got to look at this book, The Z Was Zapped. Got to have that in your collection of reference books. Incredible. And another one of his books is The Mystery of Harris Burdick. Excellent. Have you ever seen it? Oh yeah, I brought it and showed you guys. Sorry, we had it at Schuler's. I've been recommending this book for 10 years. Mystery of Harris Burdick. Or Burdock, I can't remember, right? I'll pull Burdock. See, hedge my bets. So there's 4 great illustrators to practice. The nook and cranny shadow, that's really important. Get really dark in all the nooks and crannies, all the undershadows. Okay? All right, now this was Bobby. He came on his motorcycle, and he hit here. See, there's one word called sunburst. You explode it, line out from one point, and whoa, and you can see his handlebars. And you can see Bobby's feet. There you go, Bobby. There's your motorcycle. You landed. Okay, kids, if you're this quiet at summer camp, I'm going to scream. Shading. Blend it. And then look over here. Look what this guy did. That's one of the parents of one of my kids. Isn't that a neat picture? Cool. So of the 12 words tonight, we talked about foreshortening, distorting that image, squishing it. Talked about overlapping, making near things closer. So you overlap, overlap, overlap. Near things are larger, that's size. And shadow, nook and cranny shadow. Make it real dark behind there. Cool. Show you another one of these on the website. Go through the student gallery and get inspired to practice all these drawings. Ooh, look at the spaceships. I love flying vessels. For my last drawing, I want to draw the symbol, the icon of what I want you guys to walk away from when you think of drawing, think of your sketchbook, think of me saying practice, work it all the way to the end, finish your project, dream your dreams, conquer your goals. Think of your pencil as your vehicle, as your goal questing, traveling vessel, your imagination vessel, your dream destiny machine. Ooh, I like that. Trademark. You guys are at the great age right now. Okay, curve the end. Curve the end. This is size. Look, it's getting smaller as it moves away. Well, here you are at the world-class university getting this education to design your games and your animation and your illustrations. Put it all together and work it. Using the guideline right down the middle. Coming right back up here. Hey, look, it's a pencil. Do you think I would come all the way up here from Houston, Texas, to draw an ordinary, normal, boring pencil? Nope. We're going to draw extraordinary. Think of adding that extra to all your pictures, all of your designs, and your sketchbooks and your worksheets. Extraordinary. I'm going to put contour, curving lines. Look at, give it shape, give it volume. I'm going to put a little reflection on the top. Pencil power. And of course, oh here, this is put your little cockpit. That's where this is you. You're the pilot of your pencil power dream destiny machine. Oh yeah, cool. Trademark. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, kids. Ah! That was good for the audio for the camera. Okay. There's his nose. Yee-haw. Draw his arm pointing. I'm going that way. Whoa. Of course, the back arm is supposed to be smaller than the front arm, so I did that. Now, coming out of the back, you can put smoke or clouds, or I'll put Cheerio power. You know, it's a green machine. Works on carbohydrates. Go carbohydrates. Say no to Atkins. You have a question. Someone has a question. What is... One more time? How do I draw smoke? Okay, there's a good way to draw smoke. That was supposed to be funny. Let's draw smoke right here. Tell you what. Over here, right down here. Let's draw a really simple flying saucer. Draw a foreshortened circle. There's a whole bunch of ways to draw smoke. I'll show you one way how I do it. Draw the bowl, and here you are. You get two ships passing in the night. All right, so we get one more scream. Yahoo! Probably shouldn't scream with a microphone, should I? Okay, now, back here, watch this. Taper it back. Put a little exhaust. A foreshortened attachment, maybe a little booster rocket on this. Oh, look at it's a soup terrain. It's your space soup bowl. And then coming out, you want to draw smoke. Let's have the jet propulsion coming off the direction. I have it foreshortened action line coming off from the back, and I'm going to have it get larger as it comes towards you. Coming in from the side of the paper, it's getting small. That'll be our train of jet propulsion. We want to have it popping through smoke rings. Okay, so let's start with the back one back here. I'm going to think of cotton balls. I'm going to draw a cotton ball here. I'm going to put a bunch of cotton balls. We're going to get smaller as they move around the ring, see? Little small rings. Now watch this. Draw a little bit larger so you can see. Zoom in a little bit here. Watch this. I'm going to draw the inside, and I'm going to use that overlap and Dr. Seuss grid influence on this. Put a couple wrinkles right here, some small, some big. This is my jet stream. Okay? And I'm going to think soft, think mushy, think texture. Put your hand on your head. Put your hand on your head. See that texture? See the texture? Okay, put your hand on the chair. Feel that texture? You're trying to get a texture on your paper. Okay, put your hand on your neighbor and go alien texture. Okay? Got all these different hands. Not on his face. He's going, brother's alien texture. Look at the texture. See, it's poofy. See? Say poof, puff, poof. Right here, I'm going to draw wrinkles. Look at it's overlapping. All these, I'm following the bottom. That's why I did these shapes first, to follow it, curve it. And I'll start on the top. Some big, some small. See, some big, some small, some big. Variety, the spice of life. Some big, some small. There's a little puff cloud. And then you can maybe do a few more. Maybe some action lines. When I draw action lines, I always come off the top edge like this, and then I put like a little blur. Or the bottom edge, just from one of the edges, okay? I'll use the top edge up here too. That fun? And then you can take your pencil and use little circles. Ted Arnold does this. He shades with circles, layer upon layer of those circles. I'll blend, do a lot of shading. Undershadow. Here's undershadow. Well, that's a fun one. Now, once again, let's go back to our lesson plan. Do you see anything that we did tonight on my lesson plan? Oh, we did this. I get 10 points there. We did that. Oh, we did 2. We didn't do the wrinkles. Oh, this is a fun one. I want you guys to practice the one on your own. You can do that, right? Okay. Now, this one, probably this, curve around. Yeah, it'd be the same. You can just make it larger as it comes towards you. Okay? Well, I have really enjoyed my day visit today. Thanks you for inviting me up to your campus and spending my time with you guys. Good luck. Finish with flying colors. Conquer those dreams of yours. Okay. Any questions? Anybody want vegetable sticks? They're out there. Well, thank you a lot for coming in and spending time with me, guys. Thanks a lot. Now you can draw some more if you want. Where's Ward? There he is. Okay, now I'm going to do a robot. I love all this high tech. Oh, cool. You guys want to do one more robot? Yeah. Okay. If you have to go, I understand, but I'm going to do a couple more drawings now that we're on a roll. I'm going to put that. I love that foreshortened shape. It's a good shape to start with. Now these will eventually go back to a 2-point perspective. These will all go back way. If you draw a horizon line, guide point here, it eventually go back to your vanishing points. But I don't really get into that. I just draw that nice distorted shape. Come straight down. Middle line's longer. We start with that box. Make your midline lower. That's placement. Hey, look, there's a box. Now, I want to draw a robot. Now, this is inspired by my favorite cartoon when I was growing up, Gumby. Gumby had a neighbor, a blockhead robot that chased him around in a little sports car. I used to draw this guy all the time. I'm going to use size. I'm going to draw the near eye larger. And the back eye will get much smaller as it moves away. Smaller and smaller. This is larger. Here's the eye popping out. See how that edge right there? I put the thickness popping out. Now watch what happens if I draw a window over here, the same eyeball or button, but I put the thickness on the inside. It becomes a window and not a popping out button. Watch this. I put the thickness on the inside. And here we have eyes or camera lenses, and here we have, it goes in. Isn't that cool? Let me talk about thickness for a second. Over here, let's draw another foreshortened square. This is a great practice. Everything I've been drawing tonight is a great skill booster, great skill builder. Just draw them 10 times in your sketchbook, and you're going to get really confident with the shapes, not even have to think about it when it comes up as a item that you want to add to your environment, or when you're designing a game or a drawing. I'm going to draw the box. I'll taper down a little bit. Middle line's longer size. Now watch this. Let's take this idea. Let's draw a window here, and then foreshorten the window at the top. Okay? Now, over on the right side, the window's on the right side, so I'm going to draw the thickness on the right side. And I won't see the top. I'll stop it right there and put that contrast shadow inside. Isn't that neat? Now it's going to switch. The window's on the left side over here. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Ah! There. Got to wake everybody up. The window's on the left side, and Ward's looking at me. See, if I do that again, I'll break his speakers. Okay, the window's on the left side, so the thickness is on the left side. Look, here's the exhaust pipe of Bobby's motorcycle. Curve that. Isn't that thickness cool? You want to see something really neat? When I was visiting with Rex Grignon in California, I was asking him what drawings, when he was going through my books, helped him in his drawing career. He's a big shot animator now with DreamWorks. And he was saying with Shrek, those cylinders, those marshmallows in Imagination Station book really helped him. And so right down here, we'll draw a little Shrek's brother, Breck. And we'll draw those marshmallow ears that are great. So if you think about it in a roundabout way, I'm responsible for inventing Shrek's ears. Thank you very much. That's a career aspiration of mine. Here, look at this. Like, hey, look, Shrek's ear. Taper it down. Isn't that neat? Now I'm going to go over that line. I'm going to curve the bottom. Over here, draw the foreshortened circle. Oh, great. I claimed that live on video. And I get a certified letter. Okay, taper it down. Now, not straight across, curve the bottom. Hey, look. You know what? This is Shrek's cousin Breck, and he has 3 ears. Draw the foreshortened circle. Taper it in. Give it that character. Tapering adds a lot of character to your drawing. Curve the bottom. Without looking at your clock, guess how long we've been drawing? How long? You're really close because I said goodbye. To me, before I looked at the clock, I thought maybe we've been going for about 20 minutes. Have you noticed that? When you really get into your sketchbook, suddenly 3 hours go by and you realize you're thirsty for milk and a banana, you know, for some brain food. Kids, when you're practicing, students, when you're drawing, you'll get into that creative mode of your brain where time doesn't seem to exist. That's a great place to be. That's where all your ideas will bubble up. I'm going to shade inside. Put some eyes down here. Here's his near eye. Another eye over here. Oh, wait, look, he's blowing bubbles out of his ears. Bloop, burp. It's soap bubbles. This is Breck. He washes dishes. And then shadow right away. Look at it. I put shadow right there. I think it's hard to stop once you start drawing, huh? Little radar dish here. I want to show you guys a really cool drawing. If you want to do it, we can do one more. Check this out. I'm going to go back to the gallery. Really, go online. Check out this website. We are so excited about it. There's the ocean world. Oh, this is a fun one. Come on, computer. This one gets more advanced. Look at there's a good example of my drawing positions. There's the compass, regular normal compass. We foreshorten it. I squish the shape, and it gives you a direction guideline. So when I say draw a line in the northeast, you know what I'm talking about. Isn't that cool drawing? Look at that. Whoa. Woohoo. I'm going to show you this right here. And I'm going to show you how to start it, but then you can finish it yourself. The flag, the long flapping flag, it's a great practice source. These are all students that gave me the ideas for these lessons. Hey, look, my brothers. Towers, those are great practice. Hey, look, it's the robot head repeated over and over and over again. That's cool. Lettering. Lasagna, great practice for alignment. Great one for overlapping and shadows. Where's those flags? There they are. Let's draw that flag. You guys have space? All right. Look, are your hands tired yet? You guys have been doing a lot. Okay, we'll just draw till 10 o'clock. We'll do one more. One more word? One more? They're staying. They're still drawing. You die-hard Duracell batteries drawer, you bubbles of potential. Draw the flagpole. Before I go any further, I want to give you students an A+ for sitting for an hour and 20 minutes with me and drawing. In fact, I'm going to give you 2 pluses. Give you 3. Oh, all right. Okay. Done a great job. I'm very proud of you. Let's go ahead. Give yourself a bunch of pluses. Pluses to the 3rd power, okay? Now, right here, let's start this. Think of a foreshortened circle very lightly. Think of a foreshortened circle. That's a great way to picture this flapping banner. This is a great fabric drawing. You can use this for drawing curtains or robes or clothing or hanging sleeves. It's a great one. Draw a foreshortened shape right here. Now, from the edge, you could come straight down. I'll show you what happens when you come straight down. It looks like it's folded out of tin or a metal. See this? Overlapping back here. Here's contour. Doesn't look really soft. But if you do that same shape, watch what I do. Think of that foreshortened circle. Look it back. Taper it in just a bit. Look at this. Kind of gives it a little bit of flair, doesn't it? Give it a little bit of style. Style. This is what you're looking for. You're looking to develop your own drawing style. Say style. Take your hand and go style. You're going to be, the more you practice, the more you look at other artists and borrow different techniques and different ideas and borrow their style, you're going to develop your own style. I'm going to draw another one down here. I'm going to reverse this. I'm going to start with that foreshortened shape again. Now, what's great about everything I've drawn tonight, it's totally transferable information. Everything you've learned tonight, simple marshmallow to the more complicated throne, to drawing the overlapping craters, you can transfer that information, use it for 1,000 different projects. It's all really useful stuff. This time I'll curve the flag towards you. Watch this. And I'll stop right there. Draw the near part of the flag first. And I'll curve this towards you. Now I want to move back about that much. I'm going to move back just a bit, following the direction, the curve of the flag. Isn't that cool? Yeah, flapping. Blah, 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 blah. What's your name, dear?
Grace.
Oh, here's Grace. Grace got wrapped up in the flag. Help! There's Grace. She was lowering the flag and she got stuck. Help! Wasn't that nice of me, Grace? There you are, girl. Now, let's draw one more. Watch this. Take this. This time, put 3 together. Think of foreshortened circles. Let's curve it towards you. Watch this. Isn't that neat? Neat technique there. Okay? Do the near ones. Taper them in. Taper, 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 taper. Okay, think of the thickness. Think of 3 marshmallows. Curving in. Oh, did I lose you guys? I get going kind of fast. I forget you're so quiet. I forget you're drawing with me. Happens all the time on my TV show where I, in the studio, start drawing. I forget kids are trying to draw with me, and I'll get all excited about drawing. Oh, and you can, do this and this, and there's no one drawing with me. So, there's talking in my ear, screaming, "Slow down! No one's going to keep up with you." Well, I didn't believe them until I was trying to follow myself on TV, designing a teacher manual, and I couldn't keep up with myself drawing on the TV show. So now when I do it, I put pictures of kids hanging from the cameras, so it constantly reminds me that there's kids, One time in the production, They thought they were really funny, and they put pictures of dogs and cats up on the. He had to be there. It was really hilarious. Okay, put the shadow. That's cool. I like that one. Now, when you guys take this, whoa, what's happening? Oh, I'm gonna do something here. Now you show off for all your friends who didn't come tonight because they had to work and make a living. Watch this. You keeping up with me okay? And the kids go, no, slow down, whoa, what are you doing? Ah! And you go, hey, it's okay, it's cool, I'm having an art attack. Okay, everybody go, ooh. Come on, give me something. Give me, oh. Look at this, it only took you an hour and a half, and now you're loosening up. Okay. Okay, taper, 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 taper. Isn't that neat? Okay, applause, 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 applause. Yeah. Yay. Okay, you guys did great. I'm proud of you. Now go on, get out of here. I love you. You have anything to say, Ward?
Any questions out there for Mark?
What now?
Just if you ever hurt yourself screaming in the middle of your drawing.
Oh, all the time. Getting very hoarse. But I mean, most of my time I'm working with elementary schools. I visit about 200 elementary schools a year, travel as many days a year, and my specialty is definitely kindergarten through 6th grade. But I really appreciate you guys, letting me have fun with college level. This has been great. But I've been really pulling back from calling you guys, hey, okay, dear, good job, honey. You did fantastic. These are my kids right here. There's my kids. There they are. And you too. I'm proud of you. I've been drawing. Good question. You got to watch the video. I've been teaching drawing. I started when I was 16 teaching. 15. I did a Parks and Recreation class for 20 kids when I was in high school, and I got hooked and I knew it. So I started with one city, 20 kids, and within 6 years I was teaching all over California, and then we did the television show and wrote about 10 books on drawing, and now that's all I can do is draw, just teach drawing. Any other questions? You really want those vegetable sticks, don't you? Thanks, guys, for coming. You did great.